Hello and welcome to me, Ashen Ninja, talking about how to screw up playing the Empire in Total War Warhammer 2. So we begin by being forced to declare war on Wizenland as part of the new Empire little fun thing, because we don't have enough prestige. So we're going to have to do that, which is annoying. Almost as annoying as him. We've also made our chapter objective, so that's we've only made 2 of 5 of our chapter of bonus objectives, so we only got an extra couple of thousand gold on that, but that's right. And now our new objective is to loot, occupy, or sack 10 different settlements. So that'll be another thing. So now that we've got the Empire coming along, we are not going to be going and bothering too much with trying to keep Kislev. What we are going to do is give him the bulk of those troops. We're going to get rid of him so that we can have some of our money back. This is a thing for the Silver Seal. I don't actually really think you get much of a difference there, so we'll just pursue. We've just got a battle for Karl Franz to do, which he'll do a bit later. And let's get Helmut Farbach on his way over there. Now, also as part of the elector count system, because you've got all of these things telling you what they've got, what fealty and all that sort of stuff. I mean, we've got an empty spot here at the moment, which is based on the capitals. And that empty spot means we should be taking Helmut Farbach and not trying to make him hump Karl Franz, but put him up there. Because what that does, that gives us essentially that. So we make more money out of timber, enables flaming attacks for him, and some other stuff becomes cheaper and better. So that's good. That is quite handy to have. Which means what we're going to do now as well is to try and hang on to this for a little bit. We'll build up walls. I will trash that. I'll put a happiness building in there instead to try and get that held onto. We're going to put basic walls in at Talabheim as well, so that we can try and hold on there. Okay, Grunberg we might leave alone for the moment. There's no point spending money in Grunberg when there's probably going to be an attack there very, very soon. You can try and steal technology. Ooh, successful. That's good. Oh no, that's right, we don't. Don't worry about that. Now what we want to do here is get ourselves a noble, because we can. Archlector. To offset some of his cost. We'll give him his skills. Just Route Marcher and Iron Discipline will do. We'll pop him in there. Just get something for that. It looked like he did. Oh. It's okay. He can go in there as well. We've got another captain over here that's also a noble from last week. He can join that army. And we will recruit crossbowmen. Now, the other thing, because we went through and gave ourselves another elector count, it means we can now get a nice mortar for his army. That should help us along the way in the next few turns when things start to go seriously sideways. So I really think they're going to go sideways. Because they're going to be mucho hostile, eh? Yes, you get a level. I'll try. Give you more net of hammer talk. More nets. More nets. So, I've got him rushing over. No, it's okay. Don't mind me, I'm just thinking. Because another option could have been to get another, to disband that lord that's all the way over in Kislev as well, and get another lord at Kemperbad to start recruiting. Just to add quickly to this side. It's an option. But I don't really like the idea of disbanding a full army of 20 that I've just gotten. It bears thinking about. If you like thinking about bears. I like bears. I like bear cavalry. Bit of Kislev bear cavalry will hopefully be coming with Warhammer 3. I think that depends on whether or not they actually make them a playable faction or not, though. So if they make them a playable faction, or if they don't make them a playable faction but gave them bear cavalry, dear God, people would be pissed off. I want my bears! Wah! Don't get me wrong, I'd be one of those people that would be going, but I want bear riders! Probably be the first time I'd be like, I need lots of cavalry in my army. Has to be an entirely cavalry army, all bear cavalry. Yeah, so that's Nuln preparing for their invasion, I think. They got rid of one of their enemies, now they can bring everything to bear on me. There's bears again. Anyway. Need to get this stuff going, or we're going to be in trouble. We'll take the Angry Gods, because the extra... Protector of the weak. We get 3 there. The extra growth, sorry. Stopped mid-thought. The extra growth will be really handy. Let's have a look. What do we got? Okay, you can have walls. You're gonna have to just cope, I think. You... keep your ass coming. You... What I want you to do is pop out that way. Go into ambush stance. You keep coming as well. More the merrier at the moment. Now, so Null's fairly lightly defended, so we could take that if we can take out this army first. And if this guy was leveled up enough, I'd be able to do something like that. But he's not. You know what? I'm actually going to put the walls in Ubershriek. Probably only temporarily, just to try and help hold stuff off. Maybe I will upgrade Grunberg as well. Yeah, we'll upgrade Grunberg as well. That's to try and keep the idea that that's our weak point. Alright, here we're going to put in you. And we're not going to spend any more money. No more money. We want to keep our 2,000 at least. Unless we really have to spend. Gold disappears very quickly sometimes. I don't like the fact that I'm up against Wizenland. Didn't want to be. And fuck. We get to have some beastmen as well. Goody. So glad about that. Okay, so our ambush failed. That's bad. That's very, very bad. Because they have a Hellstorm rocket battery, and that is going to cause utter mayhem. Alrighty, let's see what we can do about this. Well, at least I've got reinforcements coming, so that will be helpful. We're really going to have to try and take out that Hellstorm as fast as possible. So that's going to be my knight's job. Okay, swordsman. Let's see.
The Empire endures.
They're going to plop them in gapped blocks to hopefully help minimize the casualties from so skirmishes. It won't be so bad for, but we still got to be a little bit careful. Guy's moved, that guy is not yet.
Ready.
I will keep my halberdiers up there. The knights, okay, I can see some of their things. So what's that? That's the Hellstorm. Okay, cool. Hellstorm is there. Let's get our knights in cover here, where they're not going to be able to see them. You face that way. What do we got here? We've got Karl friends. Oh, you know what we might be able to do even? We might be able to... They might even just hang back. So if they hang back, we'll try and waste their ammo with Karl. If they don't hang back, then we're going to have some other problems. Okay. Yeah, so I've got my lines very spread out. That's deliberate though. Okay, I think they might be hanging back. Our reinforcements are arriving, that's good. I'm actually going to put them in front of my main force here. Front of this bit. Oh, them. You guys rock up to there. You guys hang out just behind them. I don't mind losing a few of them. Right, let's see if we can get there. Are they going to shoot? Come on, boys. You know he's here.
No lingering.
Shoot at him.
Formation, march.
No, what are they? Where is the Hellstorm? This is concerning. Okay, for some reason the Hellstorm is moving up.
I will not stand idle.
It's probably coming in to shoot at our side, so we're going to get... Probably their entire army is planning on flanking us.
Reichsguard knights. My subjects call to battle.
See if we can at least get some attention from them. Not even their archers are pointing at me yet.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
My Reiksguard are actually better than their Empire Knights.
Moving faster! Take position!
Let's see if we can hide him in the trees. What are they doing? I want to know. Weird sacrificial charge. Okay.
Rexguard Knights! Yes! Attack!
They got some shots off.
Rexguard! Sigma calls!
Go hit them.
To me, men! Get them! Now!
Yeah, just keep after them, Karl. It's your job for the moment.
Rexguard Knights! For Altdorf! We obey. At speed!
Pull them out and go after him.
The Empire endures! Rexguard Knights! War! I will not stand idle! Bring weapons to bear! Moving
Alright,
now!
I think he's good now.
Charge!
While we're here and they seem to be ignoring him, let's just see what he can do.
Rexguard!
Pull the Reiksguard out. Come on. Out you come.
Sir, quickly!
No.
Quick march! Moving faster! At speed! Battle and blood await! We serve the Emperor!
It's probably not going to be a very good charge there, but that's okay. Yeah, mortars are well out of range still, but we've got rid of their artillery, so even if I lose my knights in this, I find that to be an acceptable exchange.
This is my command! We are Sigma's heirs! Formation march!
Let's pull our knights out.
By Karl Marat!
We can pull them out towards the halberdiers.
To me, men! By Ulrich's wrath! We are Sigma's
Going to attempt to fight him, that's good.
Rexguard Knights!
Alright,
Take position!
they're running away, we're just getting shot at now, so we'll pull out.
To battle! Sigma guides us!
Turn some of our army.
Swords! At speed!
Let's get our great swords on top of this hill here.
Ranald's aid! We're ready! We are Sigma's heirs! Quick march! Swordsmen! To battle! Missile troops!
Missile troops up there with them. Back them up. Let's take these boys and we'll put them into a control group. We'll lock the control group as well. That way we can turn them fully.
For Heldenhammer!
Okay, apparently they're fleeing into There, so we'll take this control group and we'll...
Formation, arch! Take the ground! The Empire endures! Go! Take aim!
we'll just move the entire army over here.
Your orders? Moving now! On our way!
You go there. Let's put these guys into a nice high position.
We serve the Emperor!
Are they already moving? No. I'll get them moving up here. I'm not sure exactly where I'm putting the lines now, so...
Rexguard Knights!
Rexguard can hide over there.
Finding rain, sir!
Let's get these boys going. Alright, Pistoliers. You guys can go hunting. You know, the crossbowman I think can pop here. They'll be there. We'll put our halberdiers next to them on a flank. Karl, go stand up front. Put them there. Rightio. Let's go see if we can find out why these guys are hiding so much. Where are they? So we've got them sort of corralled into a corner here. Oh, geez, they're getting fucking shredded. They're only garrison, so that's okay. Let's see if we can harass a flank over here. Pew pew pew. Alright, ooh. Alright, well, we've got our mortars firing now, so that's good.
Ready to serve! Taking position! For the very well! Quickly! No lingering! Sigma Preserver! Yes, General!
Okay, one unit of them is routed.
All ranks fire! No lingering! Go! To battle! Taking position!
Right, let's get them out of there.
Yes, sir! For
Move
the
them
war!
further forward. Get them further forward as well.
I will not stand idle!
Lovely.
Sigma
Yep.
course! For the Emperor! Quickly! Crossbowmen! Withdraw! In range! Rexguard Knights! War! Halberdiers!
Yeah, this looks like it's starting to go pretty well here.
We are ready! We are Sigmar's heirs!
You know, the crossbowman is out of here.
Shoot
Fire at those
them!
crossbowmen. You fire at the outriders. Yeah, move forward, fire at the outriders.
At speed! Swordsman!
Get in on their great swords. Wait, where are my great swords?
Yes, sir. Formation march.
Doing well. Handgunners now can move on to them.
Halberdiers. Formation march.
Get you to attack that way.
Crossbowmen. We obey. Go. Yes, sir. Quickly. Quick march. The Empire endures. Taking position.
Okay, we can move these guys around now, I think.
Quick march.
And sandwich in their troops.
Ready for war.
Go and get him. Alright, crossbowmen. You crossbowmen. Oh yeah, they're still fighting over there. Let's go
We serve the
help them.
By Ulrich's wrath.
Ah, beautiful, they've run.
Crossbowmen.
Defeated.
March. Sigma. Guide our fire.
Looks like a lot of the damage was taken by the garrison. Getting rid of that Hellblaster like we did was a good idea, though. How did he go for kills? Only 30, but that's alright. Didn't quite get our glorious rear charge in. But oh well. Yeah, most of the losses were done in by the garrison. That's alright. Whew. Oh, and our Reichsguard got kind of their asses kicked a bit. No big deal. Okay, so they still have most of their army. That's just damaged now. I still have most of my army, so that's a good thing. Okay, let's see. Another one of these ones where I'm supposed to go to war. You know what, I'm going to do nothing on this just because I can. I don't have enough prestige. I really like being able to use that. Use up your prestige and get more imperial authority, but we're going to do nothing on this one. We're going to leave that at that, because ain't squat I can do. Alright. We've managed to hold them off.
I am Prince and
So
Emperor.
I'm going to run another ambush attempt on them.
Praise be to Sigma.
You can get some more swordsmen, some more crossbowmen.
The winds blow strong.
Can try and get another level.
Send it back
Ooh,
in
we
time.
did too. Nice. Let's see, do we have any good prospective heroes about? A disciplined hero is nice, but
Summon the Elector Count.
oh well. Let's see, we'll reduce the cost of his army a bit.
I refuse. The nation calls. No.
He is in force march and he's only got 11. I'm going to do something that is most likely stupid. But, you know,
By the comet.
if you don't do stupid things occasionally... Now, I've got lightning strike, so this is good. They again have one of those damn fucking hell blasters. It's alright. We'll see how they set up. Hopefully we can just try and waste its ammo. Get it firing at Mr. Franz. After that it'll be pretty much a slam dunk battle, I'd say. I don't think they've got hand grenades in that unit. Okay, we're to set up back here. Set ourselves up a nice little base here on the mountain to shoot from. You guys can just hang up the back. What else do we have? We've got handgunners. You guys are going to stand up the top of the hill as well, because up the top of the hill you've got elevation to shoot over people. Yay!
The Empire endures!
And we put Karl out front.
My subjects call!
Now let's have a look here. Where is the... Are they coming for us? No. He's facing the other direction. Why is he facing the other direction?
Ready! At speed!
That seems a bit dumb. What are they doing? Okay, now they're facing the right direction. We'll get him into the arc of fire. And now, hopefully, all we've got to do is dance. No, you don't want to fire at him? Have they made the UI smarter? The AI smarter? Not the UI. You got hit. Boop, boop, boop. Basically what you want to do, if you want to do this kind of thing, sort of run him around in circles. It's a little bit harder with these things, just because they're very random where they'll actually have the ammo land. But when you're actually fighting like a massive blob of things, having the Hellstorms is amazing. They just, because of that randomness, they just like destroy multiple units all at once. Running around. He's taking a little bit of damage. Most of the missiles are missing though. A lot of them are just going into the side of the hill. Keep trying to get him. Almost out of ammo. They got like 2 volleys left, that's good. Alrighty, let's get Karl out of there. Oh, they're all just going to hang around, are they? Okay. In that case, we'll have to come off our hill. They can have the high ground. We'll shoot them as they come down. I'll have to move our handgunners over to the side, I think. Alright, are you in range? No, you're not. Okay. Oh, whoops. Come on. Okay. Apparently they're just going to run around in circles for some reason. Kind of a weird thing to see, but whatevs. Oh, come on, you fucking bastards. Need to relock this group. That should get them coming at us now that we've at least fired a volley from our mortars.
Handgunners, take the ground. Taking position.
Great swords. Oh, perfect for handgunners to aim at. Oh, that's right. They've got a lot of great swords coming at us, don't we?
Ready for war.
Oh, yes, they are Free Company Militia.
Moving
Let's
now.
pull him back.
Ready to fire. Great swords. Yes, General. Prepare for combat. Crossbowmen. Bring it
Those
down.
crossbowmen firing at the archers. That's good. They've been shredded.
Missiles will fly. Take aim. Swordsmen. We are Sigmar S.
Yeah, they will be coming back around. So
Man! Bring it down! Reichsguard! By Garmaraz! Yes, sir!
if we can get a counter charge in them.
Take aim! Go! Ready to serve!
We'll hit them with the counter charge.
Ready to fire! Take aim! Handgunners for Heldenhammer!
Let's start shooting into their back. What have I done with Karl, friends? Where are you, boy?
France!
Just standing around with your thumb up your bum.
See to it!
Get your thumb out of your bum. Let's get this shit going.
Ready! Crossbows ready, General! Launch! Ready for war! Yes, my lord!
Get my fucking great swords absolutely shredded by these bastards here.
The Empire endures!
All of you, get into them.
All ranks, fire!
As soon as they're shattered, we are done. Lovely. good thing is they were in force march, so while we actually took fairly heavy casualties there because I just let them keep shooting, and they were great swords versus my swordsmen. That's their army entirely wiped out. So to me, that is excellent. Excellent. So we can get only a tiny bit of replenishment, but it is replenishment all the same.
I command here.
Now, what we're going to do now is another bold step. And we're going to take out this army. I'm actually still also going to fight this battle. Just try and minimize my casualties as much as possible. So you can generally, you will generally take less casualties if you fight a battle rather than auto-resolving it. So any of these swordsmen and the great swords that are a little bit damaged, I'll put to the back. So what we'll do is
Great swords.
you.
Ready
Actually, no, you can stay up front, but you won't. So you boys forward, you boys hang down there. All my missile troops are fine. You hang down there as well.
Karl, France.
You're going up front.
Handgunners.
Handgunners that side.
Ulrich's wrath.
Fuck, we'll just
The Empire endures.
pop them all up like that.
Mortar.
Move him there.
My subjects call.
We'll make this a controlled group. So that means I've got that nice and locked in. I can move that around. It'll stay in formation.
I will not stand idle.
We'll move up just a little bit.
Take the ground.
Why are we doing it that way? Is it because I'm an idiot? It's because I'm an idiot.
We are
Alright, now we'll take him forward.
Elevate cannon.
Okay, he's actually too close there. He'll damage my own units, so I don't want to do that.
Ready to battle. Take position. Taking aim. Moving now.
Move these guys up.
No lingering.
These guys are excellent at taking out almost anything I want them to.
For the Emperor. Yes.
Pull him back.
Yes, my lord. For the Empire. Moving now. That's an order.
Oh, they're shooting at him. We'll do a bit of that.
Fire! Fire!
Well, doing pretty well against their swordsmen there. They're taking a little bit of damage. Alright, you can pull back now.
Go!
Don't want them taking too much damage there.
The Empire endures. Missiles will fly.
Okay, now what we'll do is we'll get all of our archers moving just a little bit forward. And we're going to absolutely shower theirs in missiles.
Ulrich's wrath on them. Handgunners.
We're taking a little bit of damage there. That's alright. These guys won't be hanging around for that much longer.
The Empire endures.
Yeah, kill him too. Go on. Whoops. Don't you start firing at him.
We are ready.
That direction's bad for handgunners to firing, because if they hit Karl, I'll ignore his armour. But that's another nice win. That is more of Nuln's forces down. So yeah, while their main army I managed to ravage their main army okay. But they still had those other two forces. Now they are much weaker. While Karl's army would probably not win against their main army if they were at full strength again. That's still takes us a little bit off the back foot. Now this happens sometimes if you end up within that zone of control of a town. You've basically got to go in, break your siege, and then go back. So how's he doing it? He's still in a little bit of strife there, but that's good. That's good. Yeah, we've already done his recruitment. I've already done what he can do. I assume he's managed to get a level. Yes, excellent. We're finished with our blue line now, so we can move to the red line. We'll improve our crossbowmen and that sort of stuff.
Yes, my lord.
That's good. He's nearly here to help out as well. That will be very nice once he's here. I'll have this sorted. This is why you want lightning strike. That's why one of the main reasons I go the blue line when I'm leveling my lord. It's super tempting to just try and make him a powerhouse. But at the start of the game, that's not really going to work anyway, especially not with Empire. While Karl is already a good fighter, and he already doesn't take a lot of damage, so use him as a tank anyway, even without any of his gear or anything like that. He'll be fine. And yeah, go for things like lightning strike first. Basically, if you make your army more powerful, your lord doesn't have to be super powerful. Don't get me wrong, it's still nice to have a super powered lord that can just kind of wreck an entire army, but yeah, it's not really necessary. So what we've learned so far in this episode is be more careful when you're confederating. Make sure when you do confederate, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with confederating at all, make sure you know what you're going to be getting. And that rule when it comes to Empire of making sure you've always got 2,000 gold and enough influence definitely is still there. Now, so I've got almost 1,800 prestige now. Let's go with arranging favours just to get that going back up. Okay, so he's got more research. That's good. I'll pop him in there. So that's good. Oh yes, see, I'll be able to get health storms myself soon. And then, got him another level. That's good. Trade faction wide. That's also good. Oh jeez, got a few things there. Okay, so he's got 13. There's 12 in the garrison, so we're gonna go back to our attempts to ambush there. If we put him back in normal walking stance, he won't make it to Kempbad, so we'll just march him through like so. Nope, not going to spend that at the moment. Not going to spend that at the moment. So, what I am mostly saving for right now... Ooh, did I get that Imperial Authority decree, did I? Ooh, yeah, beautiful. That means we can get another noble, hopefully. Now, there is a knowledgeable. He's level 4. And while I'd love to get him, I think he's knowledgeable as well. I'd love to kind of swap him fact that he's level 8 and that's level 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with getting a noble instead. Should be another Jade Wizard. For some reason I get a lot of Jade Wizard nobles. No idea why. Alright, there we pop that in there. So we want to boost income. He's going to be hanging out in our main province anyway, so boosting the income by even more is not a bad thing. Give him a life bloom. He can jump into that army as well. And hopefully, with our Prince and Emperor here, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of one of his archers. And I'm going to get him another mortar. Because one mortar is probably not going to completely take down a tower. 2 mortars definitely will. Jade Wizard got to put in boost income as well. Okay, so it looks like at the moment the beastmen are tied up, hopefully. That's good. For our technology, I'm going to start making our ground troops, our melee troops better. Soon we'll after we've done a couple in there, we'll move on to artillery, then on to the trade and that sort of stuff. Let's see, over here we still cannot get anyone with useful traits. We want to keep our money about where it is. Tiny bit higher would be better, but that's okay. Now we've got him banishment, so we'll start him down towards Grunberg next turn. Because my intention is, once we've sorted some of this stuff out, we're going to go teach Nuln why they don't declare war on us. That won't be in this episode, but that'll be a nice siege battle to kind of go through how you do sieges, or how I do sieges, and why I do them the way I do them, etc, etc, etc. So we'll just jump through this last turn. So basically this has actually been probably a good... holy crap, the dwarves got destroyed. How the freak does that happen? Anyway, this episode's probably been a really good one to kind of show how you deal with problems that will come up in the campaign without panicking, really. So, you know, I've essentially abandoned the east side of my realm, but I don't have any enemies over there. That's the real... What it really comes down to is don't have more than one army, one group you're at war with. I know I'm at war with 3 at the moment, but they are all in roughly the same area, so it makes it a bit easier for me to reinforce my troops and essentially keep myself going. That is a very, very important thing. Alright, so he's going to go into ambush there. Bring him in now, so we've got a vast amount of power that we can overpower him with. Bring him down here. He'll make his way into that army. So they should be able to defend that now. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I'll give him a couple more troops. Just going to give him... Oh, I can get huntsmen now. Huntsmen are pretty good, but I'm just going to go with a couple more crossbowmen for the moment. I've only got 1,500 gold left now, though, so... There we go, that's better. So let's actually have a look over here and see how Kislev is doing. So we've got -4, which isn't too good. So there will be a revolt, but it's alright. I don't really mind if I actually lose those towns. They're more of a drag on me at the moment anyway. Got a +1 there, so that's good. We're +11 there. So I think it's good to keep an eye on these sorts of things. It's good to keep an eye on these guys as well. What can you recruit? No nobles at the moment. Unusual. Yeah, it's still only a disciplined one there. I say only. Disciplined is really good. So yeah, so that's where we're going to end it for today. Next week, hopefully, I'll be able to show you a nice little siege here at Nuln. Once we actually have my wizard in the army, we'll be able to actually do this siege either way. That won't be too big a deal. And I'll be able to show you how that all works. So until next week, I hope you have a good week, and I hope to see you then.